Good evening, and welcome. With the 2026 midterm elections on the horizon, the battle for the House of Representatives is already heating up. While much attention often goes to seasoned politicians, tonight we're focusing on the notable newcomers, fresh faces who are making waves and could significantly alter the political landscape. Let's dive into some of the most compelling races. First up, we head to Texas's 23rd Congressional District, a vast area stretching from San Antonio to the U.S.-Mexico border. This district is always a battleground, but this cycle, a familiar name, is back for a rematch. Brandon Herrera. Herrera, a self-described gun rights YouTuber, is anything but a traditional political candidate. With millions of subscribers, he built a significant platform discussing firearms and Second Amendment issues. His appeal is largely anti-establishment, criticizing what he calls the rhinos, Republicans in name only, and advocating for a more staunchly conservative approach. Last cycle, he shocked many by coming within a whisker of unseating incumbent Republican Tony Gonzalez in the primary runoff. Gonzalez is a more moderate Republican, often clashing with the furthest right wing of his party. He's known for focusing on border security, defense issues due to the district's military presence, and maintaining a working relationship across the aisle where possible. This rematch is highly anticipated. Herrera's social media influence gives him a direct line to a massive base, and his grassroots fundraising is formidable. Gonzalez, on the other hand, has the power of incumbency and support from more traditional party structures. The district's unique blend of rural areas, border towns, and suburban communities means both candidates have distinct pathways to victory. This primary is less about party affiliation and more about the ideological direction of the Republican Party. Next, we turn our attention to Arizona's 6th Congressional District, centered around Tucson. This is another highly competitive district, often seen as a bellwether for national sentiment. Here, Democrat Joanne Mendoza is making a strong push. Mendoza's background is compelling. A Marine Corps veteran who served as a drill instructor, she brings a disciplined and no-nonsense approach to politics. She's campaigned heavily on veterans' issues, affordable health care, and protecting reproductive rights, resonating with a base that values her public service. Her policy proposals often center on bolstering local infrastructure and support systems for families. She's looking to unseat freshman Republican Juan Ciscomani. Ciscomani won this seat in a tight race last cycle and has focused on local economic development, border security, and pragmatic conservative solutions. He's worked to brand himself as a consensus builder, particularly on issues important to Arizona, like water management and trade with Mexico. This district saw a very narrow victory for Ciscomani last time, indicating its swing status. Mendoza's military background could appeal to independent voters, while Ciscomani will lean on his incumbent record and local ties. It's a true toss-up, and Mendoza's ability to mobilize a diverse coalition will be key. Crossing the country to North Carolina's 1st Congressional District, a largely rural and historically agricultural area in the eastern part of the state. Here, Republicans see a prime opportunity to flip a seat. Rocky Mount Mayor Sandy Roberson is emerging as a leading Republican primary candidate. Roberson brings executive experience from his time as mayor. He's campaigned on a platform emphasizing economic growth for the region, reducing government spending, and strong support for agricultural interests, a critical sector in this district. His local government background gives him an immediate connection to the community and its specific challenges. He's aiming to challenge incumbent Democrat Don Davis, who secured this seat in a district that saw significant redistricting. Davis, also a former state senator and pastor, focuses on bringing federal investment to his district, improving access to health care, and supporting small businesses. He emphasizes his ability to work with both parties to deliver results for eastern North Carolina. The district's demographics make it a competitive race, particularly with a strong Republican challenger. Roberson's mayoral tenure provides him with name recognition and a track record of leadership that could prove compelling to voters looking for change. Expect a focus on economic issues and rural development in this closely watched contest. Our next newcomer takes us to Pennsylvania's 8th Congressional District, which includes Scranton and its surrounding areas. This district has a working-class history and is often a battleground for national elections. Here, Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti is a top Democratic recruit. Mayor Cognetti gained national attention as the first female mayor of Scranton. Her background includes experience in the Treasury Department, bringing a blend of local and federal experience. She's focused on revitalizing Scranton, investing in infrastructure, and advocating for policies that support working families, such as affordable childcare and job training. Her approach is often described as pragmatic and results-oriented. She's eyeing a challenge to freshman Republican Rob Bresnahan Jr., who won his seat in a very tight race last cycle. Bresnahan, a local business owner, has emphasized his commitment to fiscal responsibility, supporting local businesses, and addressing inflation. He appeals to voters looking for a conservative voice that understands the economic realities of the district. The Scranton vote is often seen as symbolic, and Cognetti's strong local ties as mayor could give her a significant advantage. This district's swing voter population makes it a prime target for both parties. The narrative of local leadership versus new conservative representation will be central to this campaign. Finally, we head to Virginia's 7th Congressional District, a rapidly diversifying suburban to rural area that has been a swing seat for years. Here, Democrat Eugene Vindman has quickly become a notable newcomer. Eugene Vindman, a retired Army colonel and former National Security Council ethics lawyer, gained national prominence as a whistleblower during a previous administration. His background in military service and national security is a significant part of his appeal. He's campaigning on protecting democracy, ethical governance, and advocating for veterans and military families. His story of standing up to power resonates strongly with many voters. The 7th District is an open seat, with the current incumbent seeking another office. This means a wide-open primary on both sides, making Vindman's early traction particularly noteworthy. He's facing other strong candidates in the Democratic primary, but his unique story and national profile have given him an edge in fundraising and media attention. This district has seen significant demographic shifts, making it a microcosm of many suburban American districts. Expect the primary to be a test of which candidate can best mobilize both the progressive base and appeal to moderate swing voters. Vindman's clear focus on integrity and public service could be a powerful message. And that wraps up our look at some of the most notable newcomers in the upcoming House midterms. These are just a few of the compelling races that will shape the future of Congress. We'll continue to track these campaigns and more as the elections draw closer. For now, I'm Anna. Good night.